warm welcome to our Research Celebrity Talk Show. And today we have the academician, Dr. Gowhar Naikoo from Oman. And also we have the scholar with us, Gowtham Ramkumar from India, SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Chennai, pursuing PhD. So all of you know that we are having a dream, and we know the scientists, we know the famous people, and always while we are saying about the celebrity, we have the concept that he should be from either from the singing or from the dance or from maybe the movie or Bollywood or Hollywood movies. So we would like to change this concept, because the teachers, those who are giving their contribution to the society, the researcher, those who are working for more than 5 years even for their PhD, and it is the starting of their research career. So we are creating one atmosphere that the researcher and the academician all together will work with the collaboration, will get the mentorship of someone established person and someone researcher who is doing their PhD, and also especially IIPN, that is the registered person of International Innovation Program, and they are working for innovation, and we are proud to welcome our academician and our researcher. So now I would like to take the opportunity to introduce in front of you Dr. Gowhar Naikoo, Assistant Professor in the Department of Chemistry, Gowhar University, Sultanate of Oman. So please big hand for Dr. Gowhar Naikoo. And then we have the Gowtham Ramkumar. He is the PhD scholar in Commerce from Department of Commerce, SRM Institute and Technology, Chennai, India. Two person, two celebrity. One from nanotechnology. We have Dr. Gowhar, who published a number of papers, more than 35 international paper, being the reviewer of the journal, being the two prestigious award winner, Global Teachers Award 2019 and the Young Scientist Award from INFACE. And again we have seen he was awarded the Senior Research Fellow from CSIR in India, and also he is winner of the Best Faculty Award December 2019 on his splendid performance in the teaching and learning, research and activities at Gowhar University, Oman. Therefore, we have the person who has done his work in nanotechnology. He completed his PhD from the Central University, Dr. Hari Singh Gaur University, India. He was working under the Professor Farid Khan, and also under the guidance of, I think that he already active member in the Royal Society of the Chemistry, that is UK from 2016, and he won so many titles and awards. So I'm making the shorter biography because we have very short time and 30 minutes this show. And secondly, I would like to introduce Gowtham Ramkumar. He is also the emeritus researcher. Why I am saying like that? Because at the age of the 25 years, he published 30 research paper. Unbelievable. 30 research paper at the age of 25. Also, the winner of the Best Education Development and Research Services by the Gold Society. He credited with 18 citations in his profile, and most of his publications are in Index Journal and the UGC Careless Journal. He continued his research, and he is also assistant professor from the Department of Commerce, Madras Christian College. So these are the short introduction. And at first, I would like to go with our Dr. Gowhar, sir. First,
thank you.
Please
Thank you
introduce, yes, sir. And please introduce yourself and give us the idea of your research area.
Exactly. Thank you so much for nice introduction. So first of all, it is my pleasure and privilege to be honored to be called for this nice presentation and given me this opportunity to discuss myself, to discuss my research in front of the jury of great scientists, jury of great academicians. So my big thanks to all of you. So myself, I am Gowhar Ahmad Naikoo. You have already heard it. So I belongs to Jammu and Kashmir, India. And I was lucky enough, after just a submission of my PhD thesis, I have got a job at Gowtham University. Okay, it was not easy. First I was an instructor, then lecturer, then I have been promoted to assistant professor because of my performance and my research. Okay, so I have worked with the Professor Farid Khan, who was a Commonwealth Academic Staff Award Fellow UK, and I was also a visiting scientist with Professor Sienna Rao, JNCSR Bengaluru.
Yeah.
So you might know very well Professor Sienna Rao, a father figure of
Yeah.
nanotechnology, one of the
Yeah.
famous scientists. Yeah. So regarding my research is related to nanoporous materials, nanoparticles, synthesis by using soil gel method, and exploring these materials for energy and sustainability. So in this in application part, generally we are focusing on heterogeneous catalysis, sensor technology, and as we are using them as biomaterials as well as energy storage devices. So my research focus is concerned to energy storage materials like supercapacitors, heterogeneous catalysis, and sensor technology. So right from my right 2011, I have started my research. So I was alhamdulillah good enough to publish some quality research in Journal of Material Chemistry A, impact factor more than 11. And I have electrochemical act also 2-3 papers, and most of the papers have more than 3 impact factor. So this is just my research. So once I joined here Gowhar University, so I have started submitting my own project grants. Okay. So right now I have 2 research projects. One is related to sensor technology, synthesis of nanoporous materials, and incorporation of nanoparticles inside nanoporous materials for sensor technology like diabetes monitoring. This is one project which has been approved by the Research Council of Oman. And the another project is biomaterials, nanoparticles for anti-colon cancer activity. You know, especially in research, I just wanted to convey this message to my all young youth and the researchers and the faculty members. Please try to focus on that part of research which has socio-economic, target. Socio-economic means which has direct impact on society, which has direct impact on our environment. Like I have submitted one more project, now it is under review. This synthesis of nanoporous materials, semiconductor materials for conversion of carbon dioxide into methanol, as an initiative for climate change, as an initiative
Great.
for.
These are the excellent contributions that you have made, and we are really.
Yeah,
Yes.
so one more project I have submitted recently to the Research Council of Oman, that is synthesis of nanoporous materials for production of hydrogen gas from seawater. Because in GCC we have a lot of seas here. We are around seas. If we are gonna to convert this pure water and produce hydrogen gas from pure water, it does not make much impact. While as if we will produce hydrogen gas from the seawater, it is not easy job. But if we can be successful in this, already people are doing research in this. Especially Professor Sienna Rao is working in this field, splitting of water by using semiconductor nanocatalysts. So this is regarding me and my research. So right now at Gowhar University, I am teaching elective course. I am teaching major courses. I am teaching in chemical engineering, physical chemistry for engineers. I am teaching also this organic chemistry, analytical chemistry. And at the same time, I have 2 research projects. So I have 5 students, which are those who are working under my supervision. So this is what I am doing right now. Yeah.
And you are making a great contribution to not only to the university by doing the research and doing really innovative work in the field of the nanotechnology. I think that also you are being connected with the person like Professor C.N.R. Rao, who is known as the father of nanotechnology like that from India, works are in addressing the nanotechnology and bringing it to the international level from India. Now, I would like to take the opportunity to go with our Gowtham Ramkumar, that our proud member of International Innovation Program. So please, in short, Gowtham Ramkumar, your introduction.
Very good evening, sir. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself in one of the best international platform, TEDx Talks. So thank you for your very good introduction about me. Thank you so much. I think you have covered most of my introduction part. So I like to restrict myself to the shorter aspect. So as you all know, my name is Gowtham Ramkumar. I am from Tamil Nadu, and I'm pursuing my doctorate of philosophy under the guidance of Dr. Agash Chitra in the SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Chennai. And my area of research is taxation, and especially with special focus on indirect taxes, goods and services tax. And as our Professor Dr. Gao pointed out, the research should focus on society oriented, right? So I hope all of us agree taxes also play a very crucial role in influencing each and every one. And especially indirect taxes like GST is also plays a very significant role in each and everyone's life. So that's my area of research. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for your introduction, and we would like to welcome both of you to this research celebrity talk show. Today, the two persons from the two different part of the world, Dr. Gowhar, from India to journey to Oman and established there, and now working as assistant professor. And I think that he is always ready to help the people from India, to help the people from Kashmir. And we know that, I would like to inform you, the people to the world, that Kashmir is an area which is beautiful. It is known as the paradise of the world. And secondly, they are facing always internet problem. That is also there. That is the one they are working with the 2G. So please see how a person from the area who are using only 2G, and I think that in Dr. Gowhar time, even more worst situation may be there with the internet. So now today is no big deal, just to know about the stories of their life, which influencing them for becoming one scientist, and another is a successful researcher. One also published, like Dr. Gowhar published numbers of papers, winning awards, and now working in the university. And another, our researcher, Gowtham Ramkumar, who is also the one IIPN of our Eudoxia Research Center. What is his plan? What is his life history also? The story which influenced him to go with this path, because we are organizing this research celebrity talk show to encourage the research worldwide so that they can overcome the obstacles. So very straight, I would like to come to our Dr. Gowhar, sir. Sir, what is your opinion about, at first, global collaboration? In one or two sentences, global collaboration, what do you think about this one in research, whether it is necessary or not?
Yeah, right. Global, this global collaboration is the way where a faculty, a researcher has direct impact on society. How? I will tell you. This global collaboration will help you to get experience, to get expertise of people, researchers at global level. It will help you to use facilities of other professors, other researchers. It will help you to make connection, to publish more research. We can say more the collaboration, more is the chances of success, and more is the chances of publishing quality research. Because once you have 4 or 5 team members, they have different ideas. They are exploring research in their own identity, in their own way, because every person has his own way of thinking. When you are connecting all these ideas, all these innovations, and making a global platform, so somehow you are sharing your own innovations, own critical thinking, your own challenges, your own faces, challenges what you are facing. So it will give you a chance to publish quality research, and because of this quality research, it has direct link on society. because the main focus of research is to prove lies and support truth, You got it? So
Sure.
doing more research in collaboration will increase your this knowledge. You know, it is basically it will give you more knowledge. Once you have more knowledge, you have more innovative ideas. Once you have more innovative ideas, you can publish quality research. Once you have more quality research, you are publishing quality research more, you can reach to the audience at a bigger level, at global level, so people can see what you are publishing, what you are doing. You got it? So you will get, you know, this is recognition especially, and
Yeah.
it has direct impact on society and our economic growth also, to be honest with you, because it has direct connection with economic growth,
Yes, this is very important.
economic growth at global level also. Because once you have new research ideas, so you will get chance to use new facilities, new instrumentation. You know, it is everything in this world is relative. In the
Yeah.
in nutshell, I can tell you everything in this world is relative. So as long as you are doing collaboration, it means you are going towards the right direction, and you are publishing quality research by sharing your views, by sharing your ideas, by sharing your innovations, your whatever idea you have. This is how it is working, I think, at international level, at global level.
Sure. And I think that very important point our Dr. Gowhar shared with us, that if we want to enhance the economy of the country, if we want to enhance the global economy also, the collaboration is the main part. We have to focus on this one. We have to go for enhancing our quality research with collaboration of different professors, different researchers all around the world. And we know that now the world is digital. We are now in 21st century, and therefore we have to utilize the resources. Now let us know from our Gowtham Ramkumar. Gowtham, I would like to ask you, your dream country, that is, say you are doing today research. So like that, we have seen Dr. Gowhar now established in Oman, and he is carrying out his project, funded project, and also already submitted some project. What is your viewpoint? That is, at first, about your future, that is, after your PhD, you would like to stay in India, or you would like to go for some another country? Or secondly, what is your opinion about the globalization and global research and collaboration?
Yeah, thank you, sir. So, to add about what I would like to do after my PhD. So initially, I want to serve my country, India. I want to share my knowledge to this country, to the young nation, to the young people, young population. I want to enrich them. I would want to motivate them to come into the field of research, because research is a very vast area and a potential area, and where it requires the integration of young mind. Especially today, India is known for its youth population among the world. So definitely, I want to serve the country first. In the long run, I want to become an emeritus professor, and I also want to become at least a visiting faculty at Harvard University. And coming to the next dimension of global collaboration, especially in the research arena, that's quite very important, and that's the need of the hour now, right? So I think the success of collaboration hugely depends upon proper understanding of what this collaboration means. See, collaboration is, to my perspective, it's not about mere sharing of information or ideas. More than sharing of information and ideas, it is also about sharing the responsibilities. It's not only about sharing information, ideas. Together, we are also sharing our responsibility as well. And global collaboration in research is not a new thing to this world. Already there are proven successful academic collaborations which is happening in the country. For example, if you take the ancient times, say 300, 500 years back, we all know the great mathematician Ramanujan, right? Who invented so many things in mathematics, zero. He had a collaboration with the Cambridge University professor Hardy. They both collaborated globally, and Hardy helped Ramanujan to develop something called elliptical curves, which is today is most utilized in internet security as well as cryptocurrency areas. And similarly, recently, Harvard University is having a great collaboration with a popular medical company called Novartis AG, where they have identified, where they innovatively contributed to the area of research, how Zika virus is destroying human being, and these two collaborations, Harvard University and this medical company, and they have invented a lot of injections to cure so-called deadly disease cancers. And Harvard University is also having a tie-up with another medicine area where they were talking about how so many diseases, how we can reduce the progression of various diseases. So already this global collaboration has always been so successful. The only thing is we need to make people aware about this advantages of this global collaboration, just like how today Harvard University is successful, or to take an example of Indian origin, how Ramanujan, a great mathematician, emerged from India. Global collaboration in research is quite so very important, and it will also help us to utilize talents across the world, right? Just like how we have Dr. Gowhar from Oman, we are utilizing this knowledge skill here. Similarly, our Indian academicians, we can share our knowledge with the rest of the country. No barriers, no challenges. So when there is an integration which happens in research, definitely we can do wonders. That's what my opinion on global collaboration. So,
Thank you. Thank you very much. And we have seen the impressive answers by our researcher also. And already Dr. Gowhar sir enhancing the knowledge of the people. He is sharing his knowledge in worldwide globally. Now I would like to come to one story, at least from our Gowhar sir. That is the life story and success story. Yes, of course. That you have also might faced so many problems and during your journey. Now from the researcher from the Kashmir and to establish as an assistant professor in the Dhaka University, Oman. So what was the story you would like to share with us, which inspired you to work more and more? And you were also credited with a numbers of research paper. And you were also reviewer board member. You have done the tremendous contribution to the research globally. So please let us know the story behind this.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So, right from Jammu and Kashmir, I think I did my PhD. I did my bachelor's in chemistry from Degree College, Pulwama. Then I went to Jivaji University, Gwalior for master's degree, and I was the topper in my master's degree throughout the university, with 78%. After this, I was just trying to get for admission in any central university, so that I can get some central budget, central funded this scholarship. So I was lucky. I got chance in Central University Sagar, and then I start working my on PhD proposal with Professor Farid Khan. He was working on material chemistry. Okay. During PhD, to be honest with you, 2-3 years, it was not easy for me. It was very difficult because I was not publishing anything. And during PhD, sometimes you are up, sometimes you have down, sometimes sorrow, sometimes joy. You have to face all the challenges during your PhD. But Alhamdulillah, after 3 years, I got my first breakthrough in Journal of Material Chemistry A. This was the big. Now it has, I think, near about 12 impact factor, 11 point something. It was the big breakthrough in my life because of this paper, a single paper, I got job in Oman. Okay, my professor, he was saying, no, you don't have to join in academics right now. You complete your PhD, then go for postdoctorate, But, man proposes, God disposes. We are planning, but there is something else. You got it. I have to do, I am married with an Arabic woman. Okay, she's from Jordan. Okay, so I was in connection with her. For that, I had to sacrifice something to achieve something. You got it. So what I did, because to marry with her, it was not easy for me to stay in Oman. So I have to work out in any GCC country to get money in riyals and do job here and to be ready for marriage. You got it. Yeah. So I came here. I applied here in Oman. So I got interviewed by the Vice Chancellor and the other faculty members who were responsible for that. So they have hired me based on my single paper. That time I was having single paper. But that time I was not, I didn't submit my PhD thesis. So I told them just to give me near about 6 months. That time it was my 4th year in my PhD. Then I submit my thesis, I joined Gowhar University. So while entering Gowhar University, it was really, big success in my life also, because at that level, generally nowadays people, some faculty, some students, researchers, even after postdoctorate, they are worried they are not getting job.
Yeah.
At the same time, if you are getting job just after submitting your PhD thesis, it means you are lucky enough. Grace to Almighty Allah who has given the chance. But once I entered to university, then I have, explored myself much more. I have done hard work. I was, it was my passion to do research, to publish quality science. Then in 2000, here I have submitted near about till now more than 10 projects. So I have successfully going to complete one project, and one project is under process. And 2 projects are under submission. Some were rejected, it is the part of researcher. Some projects will be rejected, some will be accepted. Then in 2018, I was lucky enough, I got chance to work with Professor Siana Rao. He has given me chance. It was really a big success also, a milestone in my future till now. Because what I learned from Professor Siana Rao, it was something different. You can see it because he is a hub of knowledge. He has everything related to material chemistry, nanotechnology, what phases you wanted to see. And staying with him one day is equal to, I think, doing PhD whole, 4 or 5 years PhD. Because one day, whatever you will get from Siana Rao, it is not easy. And staying with him, really, it was a great opportunity for me. So then here I have submitted projects, I have received grants also. The main focus of a researcher should be to be able to get grants. Once you have funds, then you can explore your areas. Now I am repeating again, everything in this world is relative. If you don't have funds, if you don't have all these lab facilities, chemicals, what you are going to do? Nothing. No matter you have ideas, you have innovations, you have everything, you are giving responsibility to people, you are not going to get anything unless until you are not strong enough to get funds, to get projects approved by the higher authority, to sell your research. It is like a business, to sell your ideas, to sell your innovation to the country, so that they will respect your ideas, they will approve budget for you. At the same time, you are creating job opportunity. Suppose I have now 5 research assistants, some are getting funds, daily, a monthly salary. So somehow, I told you, it is relative. So if you are doing hard work, you are somehow directly impacting on the society. So other thing which I want to discuss here regarding focus of research. Mostly researchers, me also during PhD, I was not having this experience where I should target which project I should submit. When I came here, I submitted first a project on synthesis of nanoporous materials for energy storage devices, supercapacitors. I was sure enough it will be approved, but unfortunately it was not approved. Then I changed my way of submitting projects. I have seen what GCC is generally facing right now. Suppose diabetes is a big issue worldwide, in India also, and across globe also. So I have submitted project development of sensors for diabetes monitoring. It was approved. We got it. And second project, most of the GCC countries across the world also, cancer is the 7th disease which is affecting humanity. So here also we have, so I have submitted another project on colon cancer. It was also approved, okay? Then we have here methanol company. I was thinking how I can make connection with this company. So for that, I should have primary data. I should have some preliminary data, so that I can, it will give me chance to make connection with them. Once I will connect with them, they will approve funds. So what I did, I submitted another project, conversion of carbon dioxide into methanol. It is under review. I don't know it will be approved, but I have submitted. It is under review. Now, a couple of days before, I have submitted another project on this production of hydrogen H2 gas from seawater by using nanocatalysts. the point what I wanted to say, whatever researchers are doing, please make sure it has direct impact on society.
Yeah.
Once it has direct impact on society, that means you are doing incredible job. Like you, your Edoxia Research Center. Why I am giving a big salute to your research center, because it deserves it. Not only it is connecting researchers of science and technology, it is connecting researchers of multidisciplinary dimensions. Some social science, mathematicians, physicists, chemists, material chemists, biologists, cancer, medicine, physiology. It is connecting everything. So it is giving a chance to hear everyone. And this is what is my success story and what I
Yeah.
really
And
want to share.
thank you for sharing. And we have come to know that the journey of our Dr. Gowhar sir, from Kashmir to the university, that in Oman. And we have also come to know that how the love can make one man successful also. He clearly mentioned here that how he was motivated. And this is actually the required inspiration for our researcher. Now I would like to go with our Gowtham Ramkumar. Any incident, Ramkumar, in your life or any small story in your life which make you dedication, which give your dedication to the research, because most of the people now in India or in abroad also in all the countries, most of the people are thinking like that: if I am doing my research, what will be my future, whether I should go for some other line or I should distract with my research. So this is actually what confusing state for the people of different countries. You were dedicated towards your research. We have seen your outcome. So please let us know your story that you are doing your research.
Thank you, sir. So, to talk about my success story, I think it has to start from way back from my school days, right? And this passion towards research or this teaching profession, it has not just come up to me just in the middle age of my undergraduate studies or postgraduate studies. Actually, this motivation towards me was infused into me through my mother, right? She wants to become a teacher, but she cannot become, but she also requested me. She requested, she has not ordered me. She always thinks, she never orders me also. She always gives me the right to choose what I want. So she says, if you really wish, I want to see my son as a teacher one day. So that's the first spark which motivated me that firmly decide that I have to end up in this profession. So in most of my careers, I am most known for my academic parts. I am a well-versed academician, and in the 10th I was the school topper, and in the 12th I was a school topper. And all these things happened because of my mother. Because once upon, annual days that used to happen during the school days. So during one point of a time where both of us, myself and mother, were sitting in the annual day program, my mother just requested me by seeing some of the toppers getting a prizes during that time. Gowtham, one day you need to make us go to the stage and get that award, this parent award. So that strikes something in my heart, and that I really love my parents very much. More than myself, I love my parents very much. And for the past time, they have never asked me, go do this for me, do this for them. And this was the one first request which they have put in me, do this. So I did it in my 12th. Then with the grace of God and with the help of some good people, I joined my undergraduate studies in one of the most prestigious institutions in this country, Madras Christian College. There again I saw one motivator. Mostly I was an introvert in the college, but still I used to observe my professors, their knowledge. And one such professor who influenced me in Madras Christian College for teaching and research is Dr. John Gabriel. He was my accounts professor, and his way of knowledge, his way of teaching motivated me to become a teacher in the domain of accounting. So my UG days, again, I was so successful in academics, where I was number 3 overall in the BCom. I was number 3 in the BCom. Then that was successful. At the end of BCom, the life through the very first challenge towards me, which I consider it as a big. So I was very passionate. I need to do my research. I want to become a doctorate. I want to become a professor. But unfortunately, what happened during that time, at the end, nearly maybe at the end of fifth or sixth semester, unfortunately, my father has to lose his job due to certain economic conditions and other things. And obviously, there will be a push from the families. I guess you have to go for the job. We cannot pursue for higher career. That's not possible because we have to take care of the family as well. But at that time, my brother, my own brother, his name is Vasant. He told me, no problem, Gowtham, you continue, pursue your studies. I'll take care of the family. I'll try to support. You pursue your career. So, in this time, I'd like to thank him. Today, till today, he has been, from a personal life, he has been a pillar of support for me because whatever I'm doing today, professional achievements, without his personal life support, this is not going to be possible. Coming to my PG days, based on my best academic performance which I did in my UG, it was just a cakewalk for me to my PG admission. Again, Madras Christian College get me admitted for my MCom. Again, there was one inspirational professor, Dr. Chamadarasi. She inspired me in a humanitarian manner. So the kind of love and the kind of support she shows, and that's another very big thing. So I should also thank, though we have certain differences, but still I sincerely admire her for the constant support which she has done. Then again, with the grace of God, again this time I was the gold medalist in MCom. With the help of grace of God, I was the gold medalist in my PG, and that initiated my college to take me. As soon as I completed my PG, they recruited me as an assistant professor in the Department of Commerce, the same department where I studied on an ad hoc basis. And during that time also, there was a constant support from my professor, Dr. Chamla Simon, as well as Dr. John Gabrielson, because it was I was just like a new, just after completing my PG, I was entering into a teaching profession. So I was a budding teacher there. Then I got inspired by the research work of Dr. John Gabriel, and I started pursuing my career. And later once, due to government regulations and other things, I could not continue with the Madras Christian College. Then I saw, till today, she is also one of the greatest motivator and inspiration for teaching as well as my research. And she is my guide, Dr. S. Chitra. And when the time was come, we were about to, we already know that our career as an assistant professor is going to come in the month of December. So I approached her through the conference. She said, most we welcome you with great happiness, Gowtham. She gave me the opportunity in SRM Institute of Science and Technology, one of the prestigious institutes. Today across the country. It was also ranked second across the nation few weeks back. So we will take you for research, come with them, we will do research together. And she is still today, even when I'm depressed or when I'm little bit feel low about myself, she used to constantly motivate me and support me. And she also taught me about how to be a student-centric teacher, which I got most admired from Dr. S. Chitra, my guide, because so far I was in a teacher to be a more knowledgeable person, more technical jargons, all those things. That was my picture. Because all my 5 years of MCC, I have seen such kind of professors who are very good at knowledge. Their knowledge, not entire my department, I should admire them for the knowledge which they have given me. So at that time I thought, I should also become such a knowledgeable person, such a research-oriented person, all those things. But Dr. S. Chitra, when I come to the SRM Institute of Science and Technology, she conveyed how the education sectors is changing, how student mindset is changing, how millennials are changing, and how we should teach the current young minds to be more student-centric approach rather than a teacher-centric approach. She said, whatever amount of knowledge that you have, Gowtham, that doesn't matter. Ultimately, if your student cannot understand what it is, then ultimately we are going to fail in our duty. So in that way, that was a very successful story. And in this moment, I will also to thank in terms of personal one is my cousin brother and there's a cousin sister named Akila and Praveen. They constantly motivated me. They also provided me guidance on how to be we are more professional in our area. These two people are really motivated me. Even when today, when I shared about the Didoxia is organizing EdX Talks where they have invited me as a speaker, my cousin sister was so happy. She was so enthusiastic. She was calling me repeatedly, very good Gowtham, I want you to see you one day as a Harvard University professor. And she was constantly motivating me. And Mr. Praveen, my cousin brother, he was purely the sort of industry perspective knowledge I completely got from my cousin brother Praveen, because he used to when I used to talk, he is working as a manager now as Tata Capital. Previously, he was working in the ICICI banking industry, more connected with the domain of finance and taxations. So I used to call him, what is happening in the industry, what changing is happening. He used to constantly update me, tell me, these are all the things that is happening, Gowtham. This is how you have to change. This is how you have to enrich your students. So on a personal side, there are about 4 people. My mother, my own brother, Vasan, then my cousin brother, Praveen, and my cousin sister. And on the professional side, I have 3 people. Dr. S. Chitra, who is my guide with the Goth case. I am so privileged to do PhD under her. Then Professor John Gabriel, Professor Tamil Singh. These people played a very significant role in influencing.
Thank you,
influencing my life.
for sharing your
But
story.
there are a lot of many people out there, but most influential these persons.
Thank you very much. And we have come to know from the story, that is the success story of our Gowtham, that how one mother playing the role for their child, and how she can inspire a person who can dream for Harvard. He want to serve in Harvard also. He want to contribute in the research society. It is the emotions that one person create inside the heart of the other. Like we have seen Dr. Gowhar sir also, that sir was inspired by someone. We have seen our Gowtham Ramkumar also inspired, and also we have seen in both of the person in success story that they are always being supported by their teacher. If Dr. Gowhar sir closely connected with like that the emeritus person like CNR Rao, and as our Dr. Gowhar shared that the CNR Rao sir, which one day with CNR Rao sir, it is really like 1 year for the researcher, and this is the truth actually. Now we are coming towards the end of the program, and before that ending to this session, we would like to get at least one sentence from our Gowhar sir at first, Dr. Gowhar sir, to our Eudoxia Research Center at first. Dr. Gowhar sir, I think I am audible to you. Dr. Gowhar sir, I think that's facing some problem with the net connection, maybe internet connection. So I would like to request our Gowtham Ramkumar, one sentence from your side to Eudoxia Research Center.
So to talk about the Eudoxia Research Center from my heart, I used to always phrase this quotes for you all. People with goals succeed because they know where they are going, says Earl Nightingale, one of the famous poets. And I feel that Eudoxia is very clear about what they want to do. They want to develop the society. Its aim is collective growth, collective development with the help of research. And I'm sure that they will be able to do this quite so better. And my time with Eudoxia is a very precious one. And I'm getting different perspectives across the world regarding research dimension. That's very best thing that I'd like to tell about Eudoxia. And as we already saying, one of my father of marketing, Philip Kotler, as always says, no, every company should work hard to make its product absolute before its competitor does. So it's not about he's talking about competition. If you clearly analyze, he talks about the importance of innovation, right? We cannot just stop with yes, I have invented something, I have contributed. We cannot. The moment you contribute one thing to the society, a new concept, a new innovation in terms of research, the moment you start contributing towards it, you should start working on the next. So we should be so ambitious in terms of the development of society, and my best wishes for Rhituraj Research Center to accomplish the mission and mission and to serve this country. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Then I would like to get one comment from our Dr. Gowhar, sir.
Thank you, Doctor, for giving me this opportunity to say a few words about your big platform which you are providing to the academicians, researchers. So first of all, I would like to congratulate you for reaching 193 countries across the world. This is really a big achievement. Okay. So number 2 point, what I have comprehended from this center, it is giving platform to all academicians, researchers, students, even kids. You are doing some programs for kids also to,
Yes.
to check their skills, to check their potential, to explore them. As long as you are trying to explore and execute your areas and to reinforce the strength. That is what matters most important. Reinforcing the strength of the creativity, innovations. So it is helping to build up new products, to give more services to across the world, because you have now connection with 193 countries. It means your program is reaching worldwide. So we have so many innovative researchers, their skills, their talent, their expertise, their experience. If they are going to share this on this platform, it will make a big impact on the society. Got it? At research level, at academics level also. So giving this opportunity to all the faculty, all academics, researchers, all the students, I think you deserve a big applause. You deserve a big salute from my side, especially. So one more thing, what is interesting in your research center in this Eudoxia is the multidisciplinary nature. Multidisciplinary nature, where sometimes we are just lagging the social science, lagging with all these other streams where the research is not, they are not doing so much. Basically they are also doing, but it just people are not showing them very well. So giving them chance to show their strength, to share their knowledge, to share their expertise. It is also directly interacting with the society. It has direct impact on society also. So, and me as a young researcher, as a young faculty member, giving the chance to share my expertise with you, to share my success stories, and share my research experience. It is really a big pleasure for me. I really thank you to all of you, to the audience who were so keen, who were so nice, who were so amazing to hear me. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Gowhar, sir, and thank you, Gowtham Ramkumar. And we are ready to make the boundaries between the academician, researcher, and all the investors also. I'm telling that our Eudoxia Research Center is connecting 193 countries of the world, and we are connecting the different disciplines. Today, our Dr. Gowhar, sir, the background is nanotechnology, the scientist, nanotechnologist, and Gowtham Ramkumar, working in management, tax, GST of India. Both are the researcher. One is already being an academician in university in Oman, and another also having dream to serve the people, to dream to give the contribution in research and academics. And we are in the same platform. This is Eudoxia Research Center. So we would like to encourage all of you, please go with the success stories of the people. This is a special session, that is the research celebrity and the research pioneer. research celebrity, those who are establishing themselves in the field of research. And we have Dr. Gowhar sir. We have Gowtham Ramkumar also. He is also the IIPN, that is already being in our international innovation program. So ready to do the invention, ready to go for the new thinking and implement it to the real world. Yes, the real world is not like that. This is only physics. This is only chemistry. This is the management, and this is the social science. We are the academician who are making the differences between the subject. If Dr. Gowhar sir working on nanotechnology, and sir will not see the present scenario of the world with the help of our Gowtham Ramkumar in the management and commerce, that he is developing one medicine and actual cost of the medicine should be 10 USD, but we is planning with the 2000 USD. And in that case, the knowledge from the Gowtham Ramkumar is also required. He will do the market research. He will give the proper information that this medicine can be sold out and it will be practical, durable, viable to the world with this amount only. And now Gowtham Ramkumar is only working alone, and he is not connecting to the people, those who are from the science, technology, who are actually the inventor, who can invent something new, and they can do their more research. As we have come to know from Dr. Gowhar sir, that he is already carrying out the 2 bigger research projects and already done another one submitted. So these are the inventor. And we have seen like Dr. Gowhar and Dr. our Gowtham Ramkumar, that he is contributing to the management and taxation. So it is a real world, and we have to work together. We have to become one family. The people from the different part of the world today supporting us. We are live in this program. And the interaction with the academician, interaction with the researcher. I would like to request all our participants, all the audience, all the viewers, even in different channels that we are now telecasting. So I would like to request all of you, please think about research. And we have today the 2 celebrities with us. We need in million and billion research celebrity who will change the world with the help of research. So thanking you all, and special thanks to the both speaker, Dr. Gowhar sir for Oman and Gowtham Ramkumar from India. So big salute to both of you for your contribution, and hope that we will make all together more and more big throw. That is we will contribute to the research world with your knowledge, with your contribution. So thank you very much, and we are to the ending this session. Thank you.